In today's breaking story, CNN has just dropped an alarming Epstein bomb on Donald Trump. That's right, as much as Trump would love for this Epstein nightmare to go away, it's something he's not going to be waking up from anytime soon. How's it going? My name is Hunter Avalone with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. Now, Trump is an absolute clown. And at this point, his approval rating proves it. But still, it hasn't stopped Fox News from completely coping about this.
And Shannon already referenced today the new Fox News poll. I would also like to dive in there and look at the approval rating for Donald Trump on inflation, 36%.
Compared to what?
What?
Compared to what?
36%. It
Democrat?
doesn't have to be.
No context.
Greg, that's not how polling works.
Oh, please explain to me how efficient and brilliant your polling is. You did a great job in 2024.
It's not my polling. Actually, the polling in 2024
God, you guys are wrong
was
all
accurate.
the time. And by the way, all your polling is your own narratives.
What?
That's all polling is. You're polling your own narratives.
No, we're
You build
not.
up a fake story
Literally,
and then you go,
how is this? Hey, how do you think the president is handling it? According to you, who is a very wealthy
Jessica,
person that's not paying attention to
This conversation,
throw the wealth card
I mean, that's a compliment. He's
Yeah,
so wealthy.
I'm
he
so
loves you when you
What
say
neighborhood do you live in?
Jessica, this conversation.
Yeah, that's embarrassing, but no level of cope will be able to save some of these MAGA voters who are now being exposed as total hypocrites.
To your point, this MAGA influencer, he on February 26th said, the Epstein files come tomorrow. Any living people on that list should immediately be jailed. Now today, he says, being in the Epstein files does not mean you're a pedophile. Epstein was a member of Mar-a-Lago for years until Trump threw him out. Of course there will be incidental mentions of Trump. Give me a break with this non-story. To your exact point, I mean, the flip-flopping, I think, is also very bizarre because it's either you want to know what's in the documents or you don't. There is another argument separate from that, that maybe they shouldn't be released at all, but that's not what these MAGA people were saying just a few months ago.
Even more so, Epstein's own victims are speaking out against Donald Trump's nonsense.
Do you worry that Maxwell will be given some kind of leniency, maybe even a pardon? What would that mean to you?
I am concerned about that, and it would mean the complete crumbling of this justice system that should, first and foremost, stand for, fight for, and protect survivors. We all deserve a pathway to justice, and then we don't deserve to have it yet again robbed from us because so much has already been taken.
But now, in today's top story, CNN has just dropped an alarming Epstein bomb on Donald Trump. Take a look at this.
We are just learning this hour that Jeffrey Epstein's ex-girlfriend, Ghislaine Maxwell, was granted limited immunity in order to talk with Trump's personal attorney turned Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche. Now, what did this mean, this limited immunity? Well, it allowed Maxwell to provide information without any fear that anything she said that is truthful can be used against her in the future. Maxwell is, of course, serving a 20-year sentence in connections with Epstein's sex crimes. It is a conviction she's actually in the process of appealing. And after the second day of these unusual meetings between Maxwell and the Trump Department of Justice, Maxwell's attorney just said this about a potential pardon from Trump.
We haven't spoken to the president or anybody about a pardon just yet. And you know, listen, the president this morning said he had the power to do so. We hope he exercises that power in the right and just way.
All right, look, people have been talking about this for days. So at least they're coming out and saying it, black and white. They're not beating around the bush. They're not pretending they don't want a pardon. They want a pardon. They're saying it. And as for Trump, he's saying he doesn't want to talk about it right now, but he's leaving the door open. Listen to what he had to say.
A lot of people are asking me about pardons. Obviously, this is no time to be talking about pardons. It's something I haven't thought about. It's really something. I'm allowed to do it, but it's something I have not thought about.
All right, well, he says he hasn't thought about it. But of course, in the context of everything that's going on right now, I mean, come on. He also knows Maxwell personally, and he said this about her right after her arrest in connections with Epstein's crimes in 2020.
I do wish her well. I'm not looking for anything bad for her.
Well, tonight, far-right activist Laura Loomer, who is in Trump's ear and is highly influential in the MAGA world, tonight posted an upside-down smiley face on a post about Maxwell seeking a pardon from Trump. And it is very important to listen closely to Trump's words about pardoning Maxwell, because he said, right, he said, quote, "This is not the time to be talking about pardons," right? And then he continued and he said, his words again, "I haven't thought about it." Well, some people might say, well, that means he hasn't thought about it and he's not opening the door, and okay. Well, those exact words do, though, sound very familiar.
I don't want to talk about pardons for Michael Flynn yet.
You pardon Paul Manafort? I have not even given it a thought as of this moment.
Roger Stone, are you going to pardon him, sir? He's been convicted of felonies.
Am I going to pardon him? Well, I hadn't thought of it. I think it's very tough what they did to Roger Stone.
Long story short, the corruption absolutely knows no bounds. It's honestly hard to even fathom that this is taking place in broad daylight, in front of all of America, and what? We're supposed to just shrug and ignore it? This is absolutely abysmal, and America deserves better.